Hello guys, I have another project share for you today, and this is what I've been working on for most of the day. And I have another project as well, that kind of two at the same time, because the other one has to dry a little bit, and then I work on this one and then go back and forth. So I finally finished this one, and this one is for a swap. It's one of several projects. And so what I did was I used these, and sorry for the crinkling, these hearts that you could find at the Target dollar spot. They're $1 each, and they're chalkboard hearts made from wood, and that little black part is chalkboard so you can write on them. I obviously didn't do that. I painted them with some chalk paint, and it's this Viva Chalky Vintage Look paint, and it's the aqua color. So it's a semi-matte, well, it says velvet matte surface color. That's what it says. And the number on the top is 1196, in case you're wondering. I got these off of Blitsy when they had a special. I think it was Blitsy. But you can see there's a lot in this container here. So I broke that out. I have never used it before. And I painted each one of the hearts that you're seeing hanging here that aqua color. And then I used my, and I'm going to show these closer so you can see them. I used my Tim Holtz Distress Antique Linen in the dauber to distress the edges. And I also used some stickles. The Distress Rock Candy, not stickles, but yeah, stickles, sorry. Distress Rock Candy stickles, and then I also went over it with some of the dry glitter, so I adhered that afterwards. So what you're seeing are three of the hearts that I painted, and I decorated each heart with a different sort of look to it, all using white and gold. So I thought the gold would really make it pop out. So these are some flowers from, this is from Wild Orchid Crafts, but the rest I think are from Hobby Lobby and Michaels. And then this is some lace that Vicki got me. I even used cheesecloth in the back. There's one of those word beads. So it actually says from the top to the bottom, it says live, dream, play. So, and they're all hung together. On the bottom of each one, because there are only holes at the top of each of the hearts, I put one of these hooks down here at the bottom between this one and this one, and I glued it with the Helmar 450. I like this glue better than the Fabri-Tac because it doesn't smell stinky as much as the Fabri-Tac does. It's not a high odor type of glue. So that's what I used to add these connectors in. And then I also used some metals in here that I have been racked. And I don't remember who they're from, but I have these little backing parts that I put back behind each of the flowers to kind of give it some of that pop for the gold. And added some industrial chic metal pieces to dangle from the little hooks as well. This one has sprays, and I'll bring it closer, as I said, so I can show you the detail. But I wanted you to see it, what it looks like when it's hanging. There's more of the lace, and this one has two metal pieces on it. It has a heart and a circle on the left-hand side. And so let me take it down, and I'll show you close up. I tried to adjust the lighting for you so that it wasn't like glaring, and now I have to get it off the lamp. There we go. So here is the Live, and I just used seam binding. This is the 1/4 inch, I believe, seam binding. So this one says Live, and you can kind of see the distressing there, and then the stickles. It's not all over, and it's not super glittery either, but I just love the effect that it gives. So there's the Live, and then there is the Dream. So each one kind of looks a little bit different, but I use the same colors and elements across them, or similar. And then there's the Play. So that's my project share. I hope you like it. I'll be probably sharing another item. Hopefully I can finish it this weekend. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, so this is my last project for the weekend. I shouldn't have been crafting today because I made a lot of mistakes on this, but that's okay. This was supposed to be an easy project and it turned into a bigger ordeal. But anyway, I'm done crafting, and what I did was make a little snow owl out of some chenille fabric that I purchased at the antique mall yesterday, and it's a bedspread. It's actually got holes in it, so it wasn't something that you could use for the bed because it's got some holes all over it. But what I plan to do is probably cut out squares to make a quilt, maybe when I get the opportunity to make a quilt. Who knows? So chenille, and it's all white. Like, here's an example of a hole. This is actually in the left, was in the corner of the blanket. You can see the hole right there. So I cut it up to make this owl, and it's pretty simple in terms of the pattern because there's not a whole lot to it. I looked on the internet for a pattern that I liked, and there wasn't any one that I want, so I just made one myself, and I liked how it turned out. So cute little owl. This is actually for a swap, so this won't be staying with me. But I sewed some buttons for the eyes, and there's actually 2 layers of buttons. There's a glitter button on top of a white button that came from Joann's. And I think these are American Crafts buttons in here. And then I just sewed the feet so that it could sit up. And it's sitting up on its own because I put a little piece on the back to make it sit up, which is actually it's a signature of my wood veneer. On a wood veneer. So yeah, this will be going out to one of my swap buddies, and I am done with their swap items, and we'll be sending this out soon. I do have a Happy Mail share. I haven't shared it yet because I wanted to finish all my projects for her before I shared the stuff that I made for her, or the stuff that she sent to me. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.